The best recipes and the best lessons usually start with a bit of chaos. Today's mess became 9 little pies, and one big reminder that beauty grows right where you are. Hello friend, it's Pastor Peggy here, your pastor on a park bench. And let me tell you, this kitchen looks like a holy disaster zone today. But that's where the story begins. These are Honeycrisp apples from the Laughing Apple Farm, out near Mactaquac. The owners are absolutely wonderful people, and I believe their kindness seeps right into the fruit. I started by peeling and chopping the apples. Then I let them sit overnight in my homemade crab apple syrup. Not many of you have that, so you can use a simple blend of spices and sugar to bring it to life. Just a touch of cinnamon, a little nutmeg, maybe a hint of clove if you're feeling spicy. Adjust to your taste. A couple of tablespoons of lemon keep the apples from turning brown. I like to use a little white and brown sugar to sweeten the pie filling. The next morning, I drained off the syrup and simmered it down from 4 cups to 2. That's where the magic happens. It thickens and deepens, and the whole kitchen starts to smell like fall and family memories. Then I stirred the apples back in, coating them in that golden sweetness. Now this is where life got interesting. My friend Patricia made the pastry for me. She used tenderflake and the recipe on the box. I would have made it myself, but she borrowed my food processor. And somehow this pie-making project managed to mess up 2 kitchens. We had flour flying, dough sticking, and lots of laughter, which is good for the soul. But you know what? That's life. It gets messy. Sometimes we look at what others have. Their perfect pies, their perfect homes, their perfect everything. And we forget what's right in our own backyard. All I had were a few apples, a good friend, and some borrowed tools. And somehow that was enough. Once the apples were ready, I filled each pie shell high, really high. Because, you know me, I believe blessings should overflow. Then I sealed them up, made a little cross on top, brushed on some egg wash, and into the oven they went. Of course, not everything went smoothly. There was syrup boiling over the burner, crusts cracking, and I may have gotten a wee bit frustrated. But that's okay. Grace lives here too, even on a sticky stovetop. Bake at 350 for about 45 minutes, and out came 9 golden, flaky, perfectly imperfect pies. Each one a little different, just like people. 9 single servings, or 9 good reasons to share a slice with someone who needs a bit of sweetness in their day. Take a breath even when things feel chaotic. What beauty might be growing right in your own backyard? Or maybe right in your own mess? God's grace isn't about perfection. It's about presence. And sometimes that presence smells like cinnamon and apple syrup. Share what you have. A pie, a conversation, a moment. Grace multiplies when it's passed around. So that's my kitchen confession for the day, and my encouragement too. Don't wait until life looks tidy to share something good, because the best things often rise out of the crumbs. You know, life's a lot like pie. It's better when it's shared. So if this little story brought you a smile or a moment of peace, share it with a friend who might need one too. And hey, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you've been baking, or maybe what beauty is growing right where you are. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll know when the next story from the bench is ready. Because around here, there's always room for another friend and another slice of grace. Go with God and always stay spicy. I'm Reverend Peggy, your pastor on a park bench. And remember, the world could always use another slice of grace.